Hello. I feel like I've been so busy. I haven't had time to just like sit down and record and like process anything that's been happening. I went out with my friend Emily Thursday night and that went well. OMG, there was like a spider on me. That went well. She's like a very like girly, feminine, like flirty girl, I guess, who like really likes to show it all off, if you know what I mean. And so when I go out with her, I'm like invisible to the male gaze, which is like, it's nice. Like she gets all of the attention and I don't have to worry about dealing with any of it. So it's kind of nice when I go out with her. And it's also like really interesting to see how men just like, their like lust really just comes out of them. And it's like so hard to ignore. It's pretty crazy like how men act around her. It's like kind of gross. I don't know how she deals with it. But yeah, so that went fine. Friday, I felt like crap, so I did not do anything. And then Saturday, I went out with my friend Marina and Mikey. We just like went and played cards and talked a bunch, and that was really fun. And we also talked about how like Saturn is returning for me because I'm about to be 27 in a few months. And I was just talking about how like my life has been so horrible. The past year's been really bad. And they're like, yeah, it sounds like there's a bunch of things in your life that are being cleared out so that like you are getting set up to like enter into your late 20s, 30s in like, so that everything's like where it's supposed to be, I guess, like, things that are not for me are being cleared out. So I'm like, hopefully all of that is over with because I really need a win and I really just need positive things to happen to me. So, and I don't really know like what all of that means. I don't really understand astrology and stuff. So if anyone knows what Saturn returning means, please comment whatever that is. What did I do Sunday? Sunday I got my hair done and then me and Marina went to the park and I got a bunch of new books. I got Emma by Jane Austen, and then I got a really cool copy of Bram Stoker's Dracula. So I'm excited to read that and just like have that in my collection. I got Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire because I just finished her book, The Wolf Gift, and it was like whatever. But so I'm excited to read that. I got One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and I got I Who Have Never Known Men. It's like a book from the late 90s, and it's just got like reprinted, and it's supposed to be like a book that talks about like a lot of like feministic ideals and stuff. So I'm excited to read that. I think that's all I got. Unless I'm forgetting one. I don't think I'm forgetting any though. Let's see. Emma, Bram Stoker's Dracula, I Have Never Known Men, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and Interview. Okay, yeah, that's all of them. I got all 5. But yeah, we hung out at the park and we people watched and we had a really funny conversation. We were watching this guy who was just like the most performative male ever at this park. And we were kind of talking about like, what do you think is going on in his brain right now? He was like eating a protein bar. I was like, what do you think he's thinking about? And she's like, eat protein bar. And we were like, that is probably exactly what he's thinking about. Like, I feel like men just like are so like just focused on like what's happening in the present, whereas women are just like always thinking about literally everything else besides what's going on in the present moment. So we had a fun conversation about that. My work week has been so incredibly busy and stressful because I'm only working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week because on Thursday I'm flying back home to Texas for my grandparents' 60th wedding anniversary, and I'm not excited about that because I have some weird family dynamics and it's just pretty hostile and tense, and I'm just gonna do my best to get through the weekend. I really wish that my vacation was gonna be like a real vacation, and it's not going to be that way. So I'm gonna really put my distress tolerance to the test this weekend. Yeah, otherwise though, everything has been going pretty well. I think I've been handling everything pretty well, like just like juggling work and personal life. Things have been going good, and I really feel like I've been doing pretty good healing wise. I'm not ruminating. I'm really like looking to the future, and I'm also I've been reading Normal People, like the book, and I really identify with the main character, Marianne. She just like keeps putting herself in these like just stupid, miserable situations that like obviously they're not good for her and they're like not going to end well, but she does it anyways because she like doesn't think that she deserves anything more than that, and like she feels very comfortable in these like toxic situations. And I'm like, I am really identifying with her in that. And also like during the book, I feel the most at peace when I'm reading it when like her and the other main character Connell are like together, and just like the understanding that they have with each other and like how empathetic and in tune they are with each other. And I have somebody like that in my life that like feel like I've been really like trying to like push myself to oh, there's another spider on me. I've been really trying to push myself to like reframe my like attachment style and reframe like rewire like my nervous system to like seeking out and wanting things that like bring me comfort and peace rather than things that are familiar to me. So that's been going pretty well too. Yeah, I'll make another video on like the weird family dynamics that I'm gonna have to deal with. I'll probably do that tomorrow when I have time. Yeah, but I just wanted to give that update because I feel like I haven't really made an update and a lot of stuff has happened. So yeah, it's been a stressful week and it's gonna be even more stressful, but I think I'm handling it pretty well and I'm like being pretty positive. So yeah.